Okay, so back with the Ventru. Again, I'm going to go through all the Ventru part one up to clearing Santa Monica before I go to another clan. And see, I just took care of the beach house. So now I'm going to be going to talk to Mercurio. Mercurio is, of course, your contact here. Oh, okay. I apparently went past him. Had a little bit of flash in the running of the images there. Okay.
Uh, yeah? Did you waste those sun? Good. Great. Hope it was pain. Damn. I could have used that money to buy.
Now,
We
if you
need to make
find the
someplace
money,
disappear. A warehouse. Looks to
um,
be a.
and then you spend it,
There's a guy. I
it'll
never
say,
met him.
no, I didn't
I heard a
find it.
lot about him.
If you
His
find
name
it
is
and
Tongue.
have it,
Bertram Tongue.
if you don't find
He's
it,
one
you
of
say,
you
no, I
types.
didn't find it. If you
Tongue's
find it
laying low
and
'cause
you
of
have all
Therese.
250,
Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway,
then
word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the
you'll
details.
get the option of either
But I
telling him,
think
yes, I have it,
Tongue
or
thinks
no, I
he's about
don't.
to get whacked, so he's gone. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit, she and his sister Jeanette,
And he's
they run the asylum.
sending you to the asylum right now. I'll be
Therese,
going to do
Therese I don't
some
like, but I can respect her.
side missions first.
Jeanette's different. I don't know what to make of her. She's a little, in the head. I don't know.
Jenna and
Therese
Therese,
is,
for those
well,
that don't
like
know, are
you.
a little bit
And I would think so's Jeanette.
odd.
Call me old-fashioned, but I just can't talk about that kind of thing. All right, Jeanette got a body built for bedrooms. And I got close acquaintances says they conquered that territory. But I asked the main man, and he says you types, can't or don't or do that kind of thing. Anyway, whatever she is, I hear Jeanette's a wild girl. Who exactly?
Okay.
What's to tell? I
Yeah.
get anything
He gives
anyone...
you a lot of information about the people that are around.
Right, you're straight off the bus. Once a month I get fed vampire blood.
Unfortunately, Bloodlines is a very cool game and fun and everything. But unfortunately, the storyline is very much on
Specifically?
railroads. Um,
Who exactly?
Knowing people,
I don't know
there
him
are some
myself.
set
I'd like to meet the guy.
endings,
Kind of a local legend.
and
He
knowing
and
about
Therese seem to be
people isn't
contenders for this
really as
city.
important so much as for the gameplay as it is
Specific
for curiosity's sake.
guns? Guy named Trip up the street. He keeps a few pieces under the... Who exactly? She's the woman around here. Power player. Nice looking bro.
You don't get any real change in the power structures so much, aside from the predicted ones. And now we'll go talk to Trip. Trip's pawn shop.
Hey, how's it going? Now, oh, alright, look, I can't have every Jesse and Jamie off the street, coming in here and asking about this. It's not cool. Not exactly licensed in these weapons. Look, now, alright, come take a look then.
Yeah, I'm being sent by Mercurio. I don't think you need to be worrying about me turning you in. Yeah, this is definitely before I decided I wanted not to do guns. She's much cheaper now that I don't do guns. Oh, I can't afford it. Surprise! And yes, the knife costs $85.
Thanks for coming back.
If you
What
sell
you
it,
need?
it costs. If you sell
Thanks.
it, you'll get about $7.
It's not a big surprise. Hey, we get you faces through. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll
Should we
give you
prove
some
out, to be
information too,
honest?
but again,
I'm hoping
a
all
lot of
that
the
Santa Monica
information
police don't wanna
dialogues
come up.
are pretty much just
Oh,
straight
I don't
for
know.
your
I
curiosity's
heard
sake
earlier.
only and for knowing what's going on in the story.
I'll
There's a lot of
tell you,
interesting
crazy
stuff in
stuff
there, but
happens all
if
the
you've
time, and it's like we
played it
just get
before,
used to it. You
you've
know,
heard it
just going
all.
our way, do. But this,
And I'd rather let you discover it myself. So, I mean, I was doing it because I had played in a couple of years. So I was reading a lot of it to remind me. No, do not sell the lockpick. Do not sell the lockpick. Selling the lockpick is a bad idea. Um, you can buy it again, but it'll cost you an arm and a leg. Carnival of Death begins here, but you won't be able to complete it until after you get to Hollywood. Regent's Riddle begins here, but you won't be able to complete it until after you get downtown. I'm not exactly sure how to fail a mission, because usually when you fail a mission, it usually means you died somehow. Well, you know, I'll bet if you, I'll bet there's, oh, I bet I know one reason to fail.
Redemption cannot be bought and sold. There is no mercy.
This is the Doomsayer. A friend of mine noted that his beard is like Jack's, and suggested he might possibly be Jack, but you can kill him, so he's probably not Jack. It's World of Darkness, so there is the possibility that it is a Jack clone that he put
What'll
out
it be,
there
honey?
to be his eyes and ears. But
You're the health inspector.
oh yes, you can
You know, at least
get
the last
money
health
out of
inspector
her
had the
for
decency
by
to make it
pretending to be
clear
health
when he was
inspector.
asking for a bribe. Here's $50. I get to live the dream for another exciting month. What'll it be, honey? Is that a trick question? Let me think. Pale girls.
So this is you're going to be asking about E's girlfriend, the one that made him a vampire.
What'll it be, honey? Is
And it took me a while to remember how to do it.
thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases? I know I've heard that before. Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see.
Decent human being. The
Yeah,
first
I
decent
remember
human
her.
being you've seen in years was a vampire. Ha ha ha.
She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah.
Of course she looks hungry. And you talk to her, and she gives you back the girl's stuff. Oh, look at all the stuff I have. That's purse, bail bond, Kilpatrick, bail bond. Okay, let's do not take if mail. Used to ease the suffering of painful wounds. Powerful liquid explosive made from household chemicals. Yep, it turns, as you notice, it turns green when you get advancements in that quest that you haven't seen yet. That's why I had 3 green ones, as I hadn't looked at my quest log in a while.
We are living in the last days of the last age of man.
The last days of the last age of mankind.
Hope you've slipped into something comfortable.
Here's Arthur.
If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to A Dub of Night.
Welcome to Kilpatrick 20.
If you want to know about his health
Sure, honey, what
issues,
is
he has a
London?
patient
What do you
file
wanna know?
in the clinic with Malcolm,
Yep, sure
the
do. I
Gigolo doctor's
gotta have a
office.
few other
He's one of
bondsmen to
those
keep the place
patients.
open 24
Apparently
hours.
has
Plus,
herpes or something like that.
you betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting back in the day. Takes a good solid set of brass balls. Pardon the expression, missy, but... Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great. Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Sure. Yeah, they're saying that... Well, typically when things like this happen, the cops ratchet up the patrol. Sure, honey, what...
You don't actually need to talk to him for that, but he gives you a quest. The one you need to talk to is the one. What you need to do for the thin blood is over here, and you have to type exactly what it shows on the
Hello,
computer.
Gomez.
So it's going to
What's
be
the latest
S-D.
conspiracy?
Conspiracy? This goes beyond conspiracy, okay? There's no word for something as devious and secret as this, you understand? The people need to hear this. They need to know the real story.
Since I'm checking the
You've got
email
our
first.
undivided attention.
All right. As we all know, the Americans established a moon base
Freedom!
in the 70s. That's no secret. What most people don't know is that they have been conducting a dig. Not for resources, but for artifacts.
I see.
Well, it's no coincidence that the Chinese have
And
started conducting space missions.
TMI time.
I'll tell you why.
So that's what you get for reading personal emails. Not every email here is for the end, of course. There you go. And that's what we need. We need to go find a red lightning bird 77 with blade guy Coney. Let's go back to Germania, pal. We don't take the euro in these parts. The skies are all rotten and the storm is our death sentence. Yes, you can kill him. I generally don't, though. I did once and got a bit lonely for his ranting. You'll see later. And yes, I am not going to the asylum yet. Like I said, I tend to finish what I've started first. Ta-da! And get another tire iron and get the diary. And look, thin blood is advanced. Yay! Oh, I have 7 XP now. Wonder if I'm going to spend it soon. The diaries the things are interesting to read. You just don't have to read them. You read the diaries, it'll give you everything from just before she became a vampire all the way up to when she made E a vampire. It's pretty cool. But like I said, it doesn't really give you any help in the game. Though the mention of the blood bank does help you. I mean, you go read that, it'll mention the blood bank. But it'll say that on your quest log too. By the way, E the guy from the surf side that gives you this quest, the Australian. That's probably a joke on the fact that the button you push to talk to people or use things is E. So when the fortune teller says that the people with a lot to say are just waiting for you to say the right thing, like E, that's kind of a joke on the fact that you're supposed to push E or say E to get people to talk. And double joke that E is one of those people that wants you to say something. Now, we were in here earlier in the last video, and we went downstairs, so we could go into the locked portion through the barrier. There's that jerk. You'll see why I don't like him in a little bit here. And there's this. There's that. That's locked. Now, remember I told you don't really need to go looking for the passcodes. But this was the first time I had played in a long, long time. So I didn't remember it. So I had to go looking for the passcode. Especially since I can't hack it. There's no hacking on that thing, so you actually have to go and find the passcode. Which is actually a lot easier than I'm making it out to be. And yeah, I can open up the difficulty 9 locked door now. Yay! The reason why that thing is locked at difficulty 9, I have no idea. Here's one of the ways you can get the passcode.
What are you doing back here?
But you need to have
You
domination
here for the special
or
sauce?
good persuasion.
Okay, stupid question, Phil. She's in the freezer. Today's code is pink, Phil. It's, moon landing, 1969.
Okay. So there's that. The second way to get the code is from a computer that's in that room back there that I just did not go to. The Ventru decided not to go to the computer, probably because I had forgot the computer existed. I've had a lot of other characters that hadn't been able to convince the Phil to give me the information. What are you thinking of, and why are you looking back and forth? Just buy something, get on with it. Oh, so yeah, looks like I'm just randomly checking to see what stats affect which feats. Oh, please don't buy perception. Please don't buy perception. Please tell me you're not going to buy perception. Oh, thank goodness. Perception is mostly used for firearms. It also is, the higher your perception and the higher your investigation, the more often items are glowing blue to show you where they are. If you don't have high enough investigation and perception added together, they just don't glow, and you have to know they're there, or look for them really hard or happen to have the cursor change to the grab icon when you're passing them by. So having a high perception is useful for picking up random loot, but usually it's not that necessary. Strength. Damn it, strength. Strength. Don't. I did. Oh, no. I must have been doing this when I didn't have a clear idea of what I wanted to do with this character. Oh, yep. Perception and dexterity, two things. Dexterity is actually a little bit useful. I needed a higher lockpick than one. You need to get to lockpicking at about. You need to get lockpicking to about what do you call it, 3, because then you can unlock most things by doing a blood buff. But to tell you the truth, there are cheaper ways to do that than raising dexterity.
Drop of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat.
Hey, Lily.
The hot flash in my brain lighting up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood. Let me go. It's painful. Like I'm going to... Let me...
Yeah, she's not in much of a condition to do anything but beg. She's very close to losing humanity. She probably had lost humanity in the course of this being tortured like this. And the goggly eyes! I just really love the goggly eyes your character gets sometimes. All the characters do it.
The heat. It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But Beast? What is that? Why couldn't I stop myself? Why did it feel so right? I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here. My name is Lily. E? You know E? How do you know E?
Because he told me about you.
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
Go on. Why am I
my
taking
sire,
time? Okay.
told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E. But I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of this city. Soon.
Of course E forgives her. He's partway to a blood bond. Not that there probably isn't some real emotion there. But vampire relationships
I'll go see him. Thank you.
don't usually do well.
Oh, about tonight, what I did? Please, don't tell E.
I've never really asked her for anything for the rescue. Now comes Vandal. I hate Vandal. I wish I could kill Vandal.
Go and let that bitch out. There's one less Phil in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to doing that bastard myself. Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more.
Let's see which one I choose.
Right.
I'm probably going to...
Transaction. Green for red.
Yep.
Interested?
If you have dementation, domination, or domination, you can make him forget. The blue one doesn't really get you much, except for a chance to pay him, either pay him, or if not pay him, I think you get the chance to go find him a replacement. I do not like the finding the replacement one for many reasons. The primary reason is because I don't like playing evil jerkwads. I like playing good guys even if I'm playing a vampire. But from a mechanic standpoint, in benefits of the game, going to get him a replacement for Lily that he can drain does not make much sense. the one replacement you can get for him is one of the blood dolls. So your options are not being unable to buy blood packs, which is pretty bad, especially when you get to places that you really need the blood packs to advance. I mean, not advance, but the blood packs would be useful as like basically a healing potion. Or you go and find one of the blood dolls, convince her to go to the blood bank, and instead of having a person you can go to for free to fill up on blood, you can go to Vandal and buy her blood. Yeah.
Brought my lily
You
back.
brought my lily back.
She told me all about what happened. I don't know why you helped us, but your blood's worth bottling. I'll never let her go again. Thank you. We're going to be getting out of LA soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the Jack comes out of the box.
Indeed, Jack out of the box is a bad thing. Hey, look, there's the ship. And he still doesn't talk to me. Because you need to get to Hollywood first before his part of the story comes up. I would say that their group doesn't have long to live. At least not in vampire terms. They'll have to hunt in really out-of-the-way places and either run afoul of werewolves or vampire hunters. Am I going here? I am not doing muddy yet? Interesting.
What do we have here? Another
Hey,
scrumptious
Jeanette.
young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little girl, like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed astroturf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling? I can tell you and I are going to get along just like fire hoses. When we get turned on, there's bound to be flames. I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out.
Yeah, there's a lot
am
of jiggle to
Jeanette.
the breast.
And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon.
Oh, I remember why I had trouble now. You want a high seduction so you can get more of the blood dolls on your list and be able to feed for free and and be able to feed without any problem from Masquerade violations in all the cities. The two here are the easiest, the only seduction of the three. Hey, Knox.
Not much. Just waiting around for my master. Okay. Yes, I can. Oh, man! I wish I knew where he was. Nancy.
Knox is annoying,
Oh, man! Well, he's
and
like
it's
the young
uncertain
man
how
from
much
the
of
show,
his
but
stuff is fake.
he seems pretty damn powerful. Oh, man! When he's looking at you, it's like he's really... It's crazy! He just appears out of... Oh, man. Wow.
this guy, this thing, got wise to me. Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, it's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? Who?
Yeah, Guaijin.
No, the picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it. Right on! Come back and let the little job done.
Supposedly the Cathayan, you give one of your answers to Nox that I've seen them do, but I haven't yet figured out where you see the Cathayan before you see Nox. And the reason why I'm here is I want to go up and talk to Jeanette so I can get that quest line started. But I've forgotten you have to talk to the bartender. I will get through every other side quest this area offers before I go talk to Jeanette because I forgot you have to talk to the bartender. Eventually, because I don't even know you can talk to the bartender, eventually I ended up having to go and look up, I was looking up glitches. I was looking up glitches to see the elevator doesn't work, and apparently that's one of the bugs. If you don't have the patch, is the elevator gets broken. I was looking that up, and eventually I went and looked at a walkthrough and it says talk to the bartender, and I smacked myself in the head saying, "You idiot." So, driver's license, rum.
Pandemic! There is no hiding your true face to the judge of souls! Redemption!
Redemption cannot be bought or sold unless it's Red Dead
Hope you've
Redemption.
slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio
Yep,
thing,
prom.
you're listening to The Deb of Night. The only girl who will spend
Medical
the night with
clinic.
you and leave first thing in the
Morgue.
morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see. Eeny,
Corruption! No hiding your true face to the judge
Santa
of
Monica
souls!
has some places in it that you can feed on pretty safely, not including the blood dolls. Every once in a while, someone will walk back here and you can feed on him. Oh, look! It's Mr. Sabatman. I usually attack him. And my snack from earlier, that hoity-toity guy who's waiting for the car is there. Nope. What am I? Oh, yes. Check your email often, because your email sometimes comes with
marine biologists that have examined
other
the monster have commented that they have never
quests.
seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could be from a yet
I forget
undiscovered
how
family
many
of
quests
sea
come
creatures.
out of
Several
email.
dead at a beach house in Santa Monica tonight. Police suspect the slayings were carried out during a drug deal gone bad. Residents of this quiet community were shocked by the killings, though neighbors suspected the men in the house to be involved in drug distribution and had seen many strange people going inside at all hours of the night. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away. The mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus.
I don't know why I'm going here. I don't
marine
need this
biologists
quest
that
yet.
have
I
examined
haven't
the
opened
monster
this
have
quest yet. I guess I'm
commented that
just
they have never
unlocking
seen
the
anything
door for
like
the
it
heck
in
of
the
unlocking
cephalopod
the
family
door.
before. They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered.
By the way, the
family of sea
storyline
creatures.
about the
Actor
giant
Ash Rivers is lucky to be
gelatinous
alive after his
octopus,
car crashed into the gate
my
at
friends
Parasite Studios earlier
suggested
tonight.
that it's
Witnesses say
probably
that they were shocked when the negative
a
zero star emerged unscathed and
call out
apparently
to Call of
unfazed by
Cthulhu.
his high-speed accident.
In which case, it's kind of a take that. Oh, there is a book in the kitchen. I can't, my Ventru can't see it because her eyes aren't good enough. She doesn't have enough perception or investigation. But it's there, and if I were to go back to the back and pick it up, I would, and point at the back corner of the kitchen, I would find it. I'm looking in the wrong place, and I go right past it. It's in those drawers in the back there. But, and it gives you an increase to stealth. Oh, that's right. I knew there was a book around here and I was looking for it. I used to think things that if you didn't have high enough inspection and perception that things just didn't exist. And that's not true. They exist, but you can't see them. You have to point at exactly the right spot.
Our top story tonight: a derelict ship found floating 10 miles off the Los Angeles
coast
early
email.
this morning was
Check
towed into
the
the
email.
port of Los Angeles
No.
hours ago.
Check the email.
The ship was spotted around midnight by
I
fishermen
love
who
talking to my
contacted
past
the Coast
self
Guard after
when I'm
their
watching
attempts
a
to
recording
hail
of
the
stuff
ship
I've done.
proved futile.
Check the
Coast Guard
email.
officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane. No word as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew,
Yes,
though the
the
Coast Guard
Elizabeth
are
Dane.
asking any ships that had contact with the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in their search. We'll have more on this story as it breaks. In other news, an apparent third victim of the Southland slasher has prompted the closing of the Santa Monica Pier, where
I
the
do
body was found
periodically
earlier
come
tonight.
and stand and listen to
Investigators say
the
the scene
news
closely mirrors
to
those of
get
slayings in
everything
Glendale
that's
and
going
Long
on.
Beach. In both cases, the bodies of the victims were described as torn apart, though details are being withheld from the public at this time. Police urge anyone with information relating to this case to contact them. Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were shocked when the Negative Zero star emerged unscathed
That's
and
a
apparently
clue of something that's
unfazed
coming up
by
in the
his
future.
high-speed
There are a couple
accident.
things you can
Rivers'
have an
agent
effect
released a
on the
statement
end
stating that
results
Rivers'
of.
crash was due to a mechanical
Here's the
problem and
one
that
of the first
studio is not
quests
pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark Gates
that you get
destruction.
through email.
Miraculously, this is the
But
second crash Rivers has escaped
the ones you
unharmed
can
in the
affect
last
the
year.
end result
Our
on
top
is
story tonight, a
mostly
derelict ship
the
found
side
floating 10
quests.
miles off the Los Angeles
The
coast
main
earlier
quest
this morning was towed into the port of
goes
Los
along
Angeles
its
a few hours
rails, and the
ago.
only thing that you
The
really
ship
can
was spotted
change is where you stand at the
around
end of
midnight
it.
by fishermen who contacted the Coast
But
Guard
you can
after
change
their
the
attempts to hail
end
the
result
ship
of
proved futile.
some of the side quests. I guess I'm going to go check out the morgue first. They no longer even... Yep, Heather's gone. That's still there. This is still here. New emails!
Dr. Sod, dial the operator, please. Dr. Sod, dial the operator.
And it's telling you where everything is. Oh, right. Phlebotomist Phil, who is dead.
Who's dial the operator? Dr. Who's dial the operator?
These are all references of some kind. I don't recognize a lot of them.
Dr. Sod, dial the operator, please. Dr. Sod, dial the operator.
Robert's D is apparently something. No one can succeed like Dr. Roberts. Unnecessary gynecology at a clinic. Yeah. So, apparently I'm going to go to the morgue first. And I've already been in here, thank you. That gave me the key to, what's his name's place? Ah, look, morgue. It has a body in it now. And this is me forgetting things about how this game works, where things are in this game. Yes, you have to stand to the side of doors, otherwise they hit you and just close again.
Mr. Bahusta, the operator. Dr. Bahusta, the operator.
Some of these doors are really fussy. And the sad part is, there's no reason to open any of these doors. The guy I want is on the table behind me. And this is what you want. Huzzah! Boxy boxy. Yep. If you go to the computer over there, it'll tell you how he died. You don't need to, but like I said, the side stuff, the little information pieces you get in the computers and things are interesting. You just don't need them. Now I need to go upstairs for the werewolf blood. Now remember on the last thing I did where I was wandering around upstairs and I said I don't need to be here yet, but I've forgotten that. Well, we're about to go up there. Because now you need to be here. Again, if somebody shoots at you...
Hey, hold on.
If these guys shoot at you, they probably will remember you forever, so it's unfortunately best just to kill them. I don't like killing the innocent ones, but oh well. You cannot turn off both cameras. If you turn off one camera, the other one turns on. It's really a strange system. Because, oh yeah, I've turned off the other camera. I should turn off the camera 1, because I need to go into controlled substances. So I'm going to turn off control. Oh, see, look, camera number 1, it is off. This is it. I unlocked it last time we were here. But I need to unlock the cabinet.
Hey,
so I go back over here. And I eat somebody else. There's usually only one up here. The fact that there's 2 means I attracted attention. Ow. The maintenance room is for the Nosferatu. And I'm going to do it because I've forgotten. Open, and yeah, see, you go up there, and you can throw stuff around to distract people, but I've found that doesn't work the best. I'm looking for the wrong rooms. I don't need security, I need CIS. And, oh, prescriptions is unlocked, but because I did that earlier, but I can't get into that. Safe. Come on. CIS, that's where the door you need. There you go. And I need to unlock the cabinet. It's going to be page, but because that's the name of the doctor's lover. Curious note, if you're a Malkavian, you learn that one of the blood dolls in the Santa Monica nightclub is also named Paige. At least that's the implication. I like to pretend that she's the doctor's girlfriend too, which means you blackmail the doctor and you're using his mistress as a blood doll, which means you're kind of getting back at both of them for stuff that they didn't do to you. The blood dolls are all generally very nice people, as far as nice as you can get in World of Darkness at any rate, which is fairly nice but slightly self-serving in a naive sort of way. The doctor, I just don't like him. Okay, let's see where we go from here. I think we're getting to just about the end of this one. I think she's going to go sell stuff. Oh, she's going to go put the werewolf blood in the and food. You don't need to go to the sewers to escape the police. But it is a good place to go. They won't follow you directly down. And when they're hunting, you just need to lay low somewhere stealthily, and they will stop hunting you after a couple minutes. They will come down into the sewers. The police will come down into the sewers. At least I think so. Haven't broken the masquerade. Dodge, dodge, dodge. You want to reduce the amount of damage you take, you go for dodge and stamina and fortitude. Melee would be another good one. I eventually go melee with her. But I screwed up a little bit of these early ones because I was just messing around with where I wanted to go. Subterfuge increases your seduction. Subterfuge and appearance increase your seduction. Oh! I increased investigation. And I'm way the hell down over here. There's a cop. There's the guy running around because he saw me. There's the cop. See, there's usually only one or two cops out, but every so often you will find tons and tons and tons and tons of cops. And I really don't know what she's thinking of right now. I already done that. Or what I'm thinking of, I should say. There's a cop. There's a cop. See, right after they've decided to hunt you, there's a lot. There's several of them on those streets. Until then, there aren't that many. There you are. Blood.
Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane. No word as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew, though the Coast Guard are asking any ships that had contact with the Elizabeth.
Okay. So the secret of that is once you've put the blood in the mailbox,
in their search,
you need
we'll
to
have more on
zone.
the story as it breaks.
So I'd forgotten that. Email and the money don't come until after you've zoned. I sort of half remembered that. See, now I've zoned. And, oh, look, check back later. And Masquerade Redemption, yay! I hadn't broken the Masquerade, so, but yay! No XP. And look, 150. Now, I should go up and check my email, because when I go up and check my email, I'll find there's an email back from him, and that will finish the quest. But I won't do that until later, when I go back to check my email to see if there's any new quests, which I haven't had yet. But huzzah!
Thanks for coming back. What's your name?
Careful if running
Alright,
into the steel
here's what we
door.
got
I've gotten
today.
stuck on it before. No, 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 no. Sell. Sell. You can't sell those clothes. Oh, you're going to buy more bullets. Why are you buying bullets? Why? Yeah, you don't want a knife. I guess you do want a knife. Okay. Here we go. Finally, do not drop it. Sell it. Yay. Purse. Yay. No, you can't sell the